Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. First off, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Racha HaKodash Shalom Yom. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach from well these last days, and who are the true leaders of the nation of Israel, who told me it's 100% true. I want to give a strong Shalom to all the Akim on the four corners of the earth, puts his word of truth and sincerity, making the call and election sure, making the bodies on the sacrifice, as well as the large multitude of men, women, and children who the Lord will have mercy on these last days, better known as the righteous 1/3, coming back to the faith and obedience of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And I also want to give a humble salutation to the elect of the nation of Israel, scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, no matter what your outside appearance may be. All right, this is Brother Mashal, come back at you with a quick and transit lesson to the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, representing the Cleveland branch of Great Millstone. I want to say Tawadi Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai for giving the spirit and having the mercy for allowing me to do this lesson. And I'm going to just do a quick response to, Elder Manatazachba and his video that he did called the real hidden enemy is yourself. All right, he was talking about a guy, he goes by the name of CNyceFilms, I believe. And he just, Elder Manatazachba just did this lesson, a day ago, and when you watch the video, man, it's vexing, man. It's really vexing, because you have men that believe that the things that they may think is right in the eyes of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai are righteous and is doing the work, but really, if you ain't preaching the word, man, you ain't doing shit, man. If you all you do is film documentaries, you ain't doing shit for Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. If all you do is promote your rap album on to Israel, you ain't doing shit, man. All right, no prophets in the scriptures did any gimmicks, man. All of these are gimmicks. All right, what did the prophets do? They went out and they warned Israel of the coming dangers. And people don't understand this, man. All right. So when you watch the lesson, the elder did a lesson about 3 hours and 45 minutes. I watched the whole thing, because I have nothing but time on my hands, And when you watch it, man, you start to see, why people are the way they are, man. You can see why brothers get kicked out of camps. All right, now this brother right here, CNyceFilms, he done started off in WFI, Watching for Israel. I guess he had some beef with them, so he left them, or he got kicked out, one of the two. Then he went to HOI, got kicked out of HOI. You see, and now he wants to make a documentary about all these men, okay, and also Great Millstone. But the common denominator is that brother, man. He's blaming everybody for him being fat and drinking all excess of wine. But nobody told you to order three like large pizzas and eat them like a fucking Ninja Turtle, man. Ain't nobody do that, man. That was on your accord, man. And then you come back to elders, Elder Manatazachba, Elder Yashawamba, and then you also mention Elder Apostle Tahar. And these men are diligent, right? They're teaching every day, man. Every day they got a lesson, man. And on numerous occasions, they post multiple lessons a day, man. Meanwhile, you have this guy, don't do no street teaching, no lessons, right? But he wants to come against the people, the man that I learned from, man. You see? So this is the folly of Israel, man. know, where your works at, man? You know, making documentaries isn't part of the doctrine, man. Yahweh Shai said, go out to the highways and hedges and compel my people to come in. You're not going to do that by making a documentary every 4 or 5 months, man. Okay? Coming up against men that's been doing this 2-3 times longer than what you've been doing. You know, now me, I ain't shit, man. I ain't nobody. You know? And I don't claim to be anybody, man. But what am I doing? I try to feed the sheep the best as I can, man. By what? By putting out lessons almost daily, man. I try to. You know, sometimes I may take a day to study, you know what I'm saying, and to regroup. You know what I mean? And Lord willing, I'm able to put out a video every day, man. Why? Because that's edification for the sheep. That's what we're out here to do, man. To edify, sending that vibration out. All right, because when you look at the scriptures, man, you know, when I believe it's 1 Peter 3, no, it's like it, 2 Timothy 3. It talks about, you know, that in the last days, it's going to be scoffers, man. All right, reprobates. A lot of these guys are scoffers, man, because they're too lazy, man. They don't want to be out there in the cold, man. They don't want to be out there in the sweltering heat. All right, but Apostle Paul, he taught us what we should be doing. When you read 2 Corinthians the 11th chapter, you know, Paul talks about what he went through. You know, the perils of his own countrymen, right? Being out there in the cold, and shipwrecked, stranded. All right, all these are examples of how we should operate, man. Why are brothers getting so emotional, man, about being rebuked over reading books that has nothing to do with the doctrine? It's too many contradictions in the book of Enoch, in the book of Jubilees, in the book of Jasher. All right, you have the Apocalypse of Moses, right? The book of Adam and Eve. You know, all type of books, man. Why? All these, and when you read those books, man, they all have contradictions to the doctrine of the actual scriptures, man. That's why Isaiah 34:16 says to seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read, man. None shall want her mate. Why is brothers so worried about learning about other books, man? Okay, when you read Ecclesiastes 12, it talks about be admonished of making many books there is no end, and much study is a weariness of the flesh. All right, this is why you bugged out, man. This is why you blame everybody else for your shortcomings, man. How you blaming other brothers because you fat as a motherfucker, man? Nobody told you to eat extra donuts, right? Yahweh Shai wasn't pumping your head up telling you to eat the extra hamburger. See, Jake is too emotional, man. You know, the scriptures talk about that the wounds of an enemy, well, I'm gonna say, I forgot where it was specifically at, but the scriptures talk about the wounds of an enemy and the wounds of a friend. All right, I would rather take the wounds of a friend because I know that where that brother's coming from, he's coming from the heart, man. All right, open rebuke is better than secret love. All right, so when brothers make epistles about you because you going into different books and you lead the sheep astray, brothers gotta get on you, man. What type of man would we be if we're truly down for your how about Shem Shai to let you just wander off and run your mouth over some BS, man? Okay? When you read Philippians, the first chapter, it talks about that I am set for the defense of the gospel. Brothers is in defense mode, man. And you want to be all emotional and like a damn woman. You know what I'm saying? And getting butt hurt because brothers corrected you over some stuff that you was going off on, man. And you ain't even doing the work yourself. We got to get out of that spirit, man. I did a lesson, that was a spirit that the Manatazachba had said, in his lesson that what was me spirit. And I had did a lesson a couple months ago called the what was me spirit. Don't nobody feel bad for you, man. Because every brother that's out here doing the work is going through something, man. Every sister that's in the doctrine that's supporting their husband is going through something. But what do, man? We push through that and we continue to fight for Yahweh Shem Shai, man. We don't take no breaks. We don't twiddle our thumbs and roll up blunts. Taking breaks while prophecy is being fulfilled, man. The Apostle Paul said that to be a good soldier, man. What is a soldier, man? A soldier is someone that fights, man. Fights for what he believes in. You don't take no breaks, bro. You know what I'm saying? Luke 9 says that that he that put his hand to the plow and taking his hand off the plow is not fit for the kingdom of heaven, man. Roughly paraphrasing. All right, so you're gonna have brothers that they get down in the spirit, but what do? They keep pushing, man. Why? Because that's the same thing Yahweh Shai did, man, when he was grieved in the spirit, because he knew he had to be that sacrifice. All right, when he prayed to the Lord 3 times to pass that cup from him, man. You see, when King David told Solomon to I believe it's 1 Kings, the 2nd chapter, Paul not Paul, Salakia, King David said, to show thyself a man, man. All right, we supposed to be men out here, man. How are you so emotional and so butthurt that when you get rebuked by somebody, now you want to go on a whole rant? You see? That's the doctrine of deception. That's being a hypocrite. All right, Yahweh Shai rebuked Peter. Now, did Peter get all in his feelings, get all emotional? No, man. He took that rebuke and he changed his ways. He understood where Yahweh Shai was coming from. Because rebuke is a part of the doctrine. So we gotta man up, man. we too far in the end game to be emotional, man. To have your feelings hurt, man. You're supposed to be a man. Ain't nobody talk about your family. Ain't nobody talk about the clothes you wear. It's on doctrine, man. That's what Great Millstone does, man. If you ain't teaching the right doctrine, what happens? You get rebuked with scriptures, man. And then we prove our point with scriptures. We don't prove ourselves with emotions. All right, looking for sympathy. All right, the scriptures say that the same things that you're tempted by are the same things that are tempted by our brethren in the world, roughly paraphrasing. So then, I see, and I don't understand what's the problem, man. Everybody gets rebuked, man. But how do you take that rebuke? How do you take that correction? Are you going to be a man about it and take correction and change your ways? Or are you going to be effeminate, man, and get all hurt and emotional, and now you want to make a whole documentary about how everybody hurt your feelings, man? We gotta man up, man. And this is why, Great Millstone, we don't allow brothers just to cross over just for anything, man. You gotta prove your worth. All right, and this is why certain brothers get kicked out. Right? And in this specific case with CNyceFilms, this guy has been kicked out of multiple camps. Now all of a sudden he's a camp basher. But now he makes his own camp. You see? And that's why the scriptures in Sirach, in Ecclesiasticus, the first chapter, the 29th verse, it says, Be not thou a hypocrite in the sight of men, and take heed to what thou sayest. You can't be a camp basher because you've been kicked out of multiple camps and then you want to form your own camp. All right, so we got to man up, man. We got when we out here in the highways and hedges, we're supposed to be men. Why? Because Yahweh Shai was the man. Is a man. Okay? The apostles are men. The prophets are men. All right, and these same men are back here today, man. Because the spirit of the prophets are subject to the prophets. All right, so we got to quit getting butthurt over rebuke, man. Want to whine about everything. Want to blame everybody else being a narcissist. All right, so I'm about to get fuel. Lord willing, that's edifying. I'm gonna give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Racha Hakodash Shalom Yom. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. I want to say Kwame Sharala, Ababa Ball, Shalom.